I personally use, that I recommend my salespeople use to stay motivated and to get their mind going in a direction that they will always get the results that they want, right? So I will give you those three things in just a second, but I do want to mention, like, one of the things that I found out about motivation is that it's sort of like, I think it was Zig Ziglar that says it's sort of like showering. Like, you have to do it daily. Like, you're not able to live off of yesterday's motivation. So motivation is like this constantly, you have to constantly push yourself and to constantly block out anything that is demotivating you, and you also have to constantly feed your mind with the outcome or the results that you're really looking for. So why is it so hard to stay motivated? I think there are so many distractions that are out there that really want to get inside of your mind and really want to get your attention, and it's easy to get off target and fall into a trap of feeling demotivated. Case in point, you can go onto social media and you'll see people that are living the life or the lifestyles that may seem attractive on the surface, and then before you know it, sooner or later you're feeling like, man, that person is more attractive than me, or man, that person has more money than me, but not realizing what it took that person to get there. I think that the conversation happens so quickly sometimes, and you don't really realize that you're subjecting yourself to demotivation. So how do you stay motivated? The first thing that I like to use is that exercise is a huge part of how to clear your mind, how to get yourself trained, how to get you to the next, just the next level of being able to control your emotions. I think with exercising in general, you have to control your body. And if you can control your body, then you can control your mind, you can control your mindset. So of course, I love to exercise. I try to exercise at least once a day. I gotta get the weights in, I'm trying to get my gains, trying to get that summer body in the wintertime. So I believe that exercising is one of the best ways to get motivated, because it sends this chemistry, this adrenaline through your body that says, hey, I don't know what's going on, but I feel like I can take on the world right now. I feel like I can bench press a car. Like, I feel like I can bench press a building. Like, I'm so strong right now, and it's incredible. So I love the exercise. I think exercising is something that, it doesn't really matter what level of, fitness we can say. It doesn't matter what level of fitness you are, but I think if you get some sort of activity every day, then that'll get you closer to where you will be able to maintain motivation, right? The second thing that I believe helps with motivation is daydreaming. I know you're told not to daydream. Like, you're told that daydreaming is bad, and you're told that you gotta stay focused, you gotta do this. But I do believe in the power of concentration, and if you can daydream and you can get really clear about what you're actually wanting or about who you're wanting to become, I find that daydreaming is actually one of the quickest ways to motivate myself, because I'm able to see the picture of what I'm working towards, right? It's no longer that I'm trapped in a situation where I may not be getting these results that I want at that very moment. So if I can daydream about what it's gonna look like, 5 years down the line, 10 years down the line, then I'm able to pull that into the now, and I'm able to sit in that moment and just be like, it's gonna be so great. So, but I get it. I think that kids are taught not to daydream because their teachers are trying to get their attention, and they're like, oh, you need to pay attention or whatever it is. But I truly believe that daydreaming, or some people call it visualizing, whatever you want to call it, I believe that that's crucial to keeping you motivated, because it allows your imagination to really take full root and really expand. So you're met with so many different ideas and so many different ways to improve your current situation that if you miss out on the opportunity to visualize or to daydream, then you could be missing out on some source of motivation that you never really tapped into. And the last thing that I think, and it's gonna sound strange, right? Because sometimes you're not motivated to do the work, but if you do the work, you will find the motivation to do the work. I understand that could sound kind of counterproductive, but if you are, let's say you don't want to go to work. Let's say you work, a 9 to 5, and you're really not having a great morning, and you're like, I don't want to go to work, right? It's something about doing the work or going to work or taking the photo or making the music or designing the website, whatever it is that you're into. It's something about the work in itself that when the creative juices start to flow, that it starts to feed that internal motivation, and it makes you really appreciate your work. And sometimes, like, when you really aren't feeling it, like straight up really not feeling it, that's the best time to get busy. That's the best time to to draw or to take pictures or to actually get in the mix of what it is that you're passionate about, because that'll give you the momentum to be able to just hit it straight up. Like, there's no I don't know what it is about it, but if you do the work, you'll find the energy to do the work. I think it was Ralph Emerson that said, do the thing and you'll find the energy to do the thing, right? Like, that's one of the best ways to to remotivate yourself or to reignite that passion to get the job done and get the results that you want. So these are my 3 tips for staying motivated or becoming more motivated, and these are things that I practice on the daily. So I hope this helps. And if you need anything from me, let me know. I'm your accountability partner. We're going through this journey together. So I am